Everybody is little bit sleepy. So once again, very good afternoon to all of you. देखो कोई response नहीं है मैंने लगा देख बंदे सुत्ते पे हैं. So all the dignitaries on the dais, और वर्दी वाइस चांसलर, मेरे विधान सभा के कोलीग मास्टर जगीर सिंह जी, और साडे यंग डायनामिक मेयर मेहता जी, और IEMA के प्रेजिडेंट Dr. Sethi, R.S. Sethi, and outgoing President Dr. Vikas Chavda, and all other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ board ਦੇ member Dr. P.S. Brad, और Punjab Medical Council ਦੇ member Dr. Bhagwant, Dr. Ravi Bansal, all dear friends and colleagues. So it's a great honor for me. So not only as a minister, but more as a member of the IEMA. So we all have one thing in common, that we share healthcare for people of Punjab, 3 crore people of Punjab. It's not only, I would say, medicine is not only a science, it's a passion, more than a profession. That's what my teachers believed, that if it's your passion, and always chase work, not money. If you chase work, money, shohrat, everything will chase you. So, bade golden lesson jade sanu teachers ne sikhai, और I am very grateful to Dr. Bishop Mohan. So he has done such a wonderful job, and he has made my job easier. उन्होंने मेरा सारा काम ही करता जी. मेरा इत्थे आने दा मकसद अपना इकट्ठे होके काम करन दा, how we can do it. उन्होंने demonstrate किया कि जे जड़े specialist है और बाकी सारा ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇਨਫਰਾਸਟ੍ਰਕਚਰ ਹੈ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕੁਝ ਅਚੀਵ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਸਮਥਿੰਗ ਵਿਚ ਮੇ ਬੀ ਅਨਥਿੰਕੇਬਲ, ਵਿਚ ਵਾਸ ਆਲਮੋਸਟ ਅਨਥਿੰਕੇਬਲ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਹੈਡ ਦ ਬ੍ਰੇਨ, ਦੈਨ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਦ ਹੈਂਡਸ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ. ਔਰ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਸਿਵਾਏ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੂਜੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਛਾਬੜਾ ਨੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੰਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੰਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਾਕੀ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ. ਸੋ ਵੀ ਆਰ ਟੁਗੈਦਰ. बहुत कुछ चेंज हो रहा, but I only see veterans here, very few millennials or hardly any Gen Z. So I don't know whether it's the last day or what is the fact, but it's the most thinly attended kind of a program which I am addressing. Generally the halls are full, so maybe because it's the last day today. Is it the concluding day? Maybe concluding day, and I think the concluding session also. So you kept the program at the end. But anyway, there are various issues which people come to me, and this is one platform where we can meet and discuss. So Sade Bhagwant Mann government, Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, we always believe in dialogue with all stakeholders. चाहे डॉक्टर होन, पेशेंट्स होन, कोई अपने बाहर थोड़े इंडस्ट्री वाले भी होंगे, फार्मा कंपनीज वाले होंगे. So we all have to work together. Dr. Bishop Mohan, इन्होंने beginning की थी, that was about STEMI project or Amrit project, and उसके बाद now we have a similar project for stroke. Dr. Jayaraj Pandian, he is the president of World Stroke Council. उन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा साडा चल रहा है उन्होंने नाल भी. Medicine is practically the same, and they have also trained a lot of doctors. And recently we started a project for 2 more projects. One is for thalassemia, that's bone marrow transplant, again in collaboration with the CMC. AIMS ਤੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਜੀ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਏਟਿਵ ਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ. But now we have many hubs, whether it's cardiology or neurology or neurosurgery. That is cochlear transplant for deaf and dumb children, because that is a curable condition. Otherwise, the child suffers for the rest of his or her life. So there are many areas. So you see that disease patterns are changing. We also discussed that food toxicity, young cardiac arrest, what is the reason for that, whether it's fungal alpha toxins, or it's heavy metals, or it's maybe steroids, or pesticides, insecticides. What's happening to our reproductive system, that at least every third lady, if not second, they need assisted fertilization. And we have a lot of NICUs now in addition to ICU or pediatric ICU. So most of the children, again, you see, something is wrong with the going wrong, whether it's the environmental toxicity. So we are doing research on that also. So there can be collaborative studies. And Dr. Vikas said something about, you see, hospitals less than 50 beds. We can give them various concessions, but I think they can also join collaborative studies. Even I had a small eye hospital. So I became, जिन्नियां भी साड़ियां कोई collaborative studies होंदियां सी on diabetic retinopathy or endophthalmitis. There are many national level initiatives. So you can always, even the smaller hospitals are welcome. I see no reason why should they not be part of STEMI. They should also be any doctor, any qualified doctor who is practicing medicine or acting as a physician, even if he has a solo practice. So he should also be able to thrombolize the patient and shift the patient to higher center, so that patient reaches what is called the golden hour or the golden time, because it's about 24 hours in case of mechanical thrombectomy. The patient, if the patient is shifted within 24 hours, operated within 24 hours, so even then you see the brain and the cardiac tissues, they can be saved and patient can have a near normal life. Otherwise, if patient comes late, so maybe you can reduce the mortality, but the morbidity is very high. And the patient has to live with morbidity for a long time. So there are many areas, and I'm looking forward, particularly, you see, we are starting new courses in critical care, in trauma. So we are getting our staff trained. So the thinking of our government is very simple. The government hospital should be as good as any private hospital. We already have a Punjab Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences, which have done the first liver transplant in the government sector. So, and we are planning to have a renal transplant in this very year. So all our operation theatres are modular now. So we have all state-of-the-art equipment in our medical colleges, and we have started all the most of the super specialties, at least for critical care. And that is where we can collaborate. Like we have a STEMI project, we can have EICU. A lot of work need to be done for palliative care, geriatric care. I mean, even the family medicine courses are not there. So I would ask Director Ames and all our medical teachers, I have told them to start, and the Vice Chancellor is here. So they should start courses in critical care, which we don't have the post-graduation, as I understand now, and in family medicine, palliative care, geriatric care, and there are many infectious diseases like dengue. We had special campaign, so I would urge all the private doctors to join that Har Shukrwar, Dengue Tewar. We have been able to reduce a lot of mortality and morbidity in case of dengue and chikungunya also. So even for communicable diseases, for lifestyle disorders, and you see, it's not a very comfortable situation, you see. Maternal mortality rate was very high. So now we have that maternal care in Aam Aadmi clinics. So the reasons were not difficult, you see, to find and to treat. Most of our ladies are anemic, up to 57%. No, I mean, you always diagnose pregnancy in the first, maybe, if not in 2 months, in 3 months, you still have 5, 6, 7 months to treat anemia, and it should be treated. And most of our children are anemic. This is not only Punjab specific problem, it's a national level problem. So we have started a special campaign for that. And especially, you see, in case of cancer, in case of cardiac disease, in case of CKD, and so many other diseases, you are the first contact. So if the doctors in the private practice, especially the youngsters with solo practice, if they refer the patient at the right time. I experienced as an eye surgeon that even most of the eye surgeons who were not doing posterior segment, most of the time I used to get patients with vitreous hemorrhage or a very late stage. Similarly, cancer is diagnosed at stage 3 and 4. So I think we all need to know a little bit of something about everything about medicine, all specialties, and then of course master one of them. So this is a good platform for that, and I'm sure that the youngsters must have been there in the first day or the second day, and it's a platform where you share knowledge, and I would say preferred practice patterns. So I am grateful to all of you for giving me this opportunity. Another thing, you see where we need support of every doctor, in fact, every informed citizen. That's the problem of drug addiction. Again, you see, air pollution is not a city problem, it's not a Delhi problem, and Punjab certainly is not the culprit, which they have also admitted now. So most of the 10 polluted cities are in and around Delhi. Delhi is one of them. All cities around Delhi, whether it's Gurgaon or it's Noida or it is Faridabad, Bahadurgarh, within 100 kilometers of Delhi, most 10 polluted cities in India are in that region of what we call NCR. Similarly, if I talk about drugs, you see, Gujarat and Bihar are dry states. But if you have any chance to go there, you will see that the consumption of alcohol or any other intoxicant is rather more common there. And it's most of it's substandard, illicit, because it's in a black market. So there is no state which doesn't have drug addiction. But particularly Punjab is being targeted. That you see, you have to compliment the police. We have recovered more than 2,000 kgs of heroin, what we call as chitta. And if I talk about Rajasthan, which has double the border with Pakistan, but the recovery is 106 kgs, about 5% of what is in Punjab. If you go to Gujarat, it has a bigger border than Punjab, but the recovery is only 5.5 kg. So Punjab is somehow being targeted for this problem of drugs, and the natural consequence is terrorism or gangsterism, because they go together, they go hand in hand. So we have to be aware, and we have to fight it back. And the least you can do is that a lot of people come to you. They must be sharing their stories that my son has a drug addiction, my husband has a drug addiction. You can facilitate at least. You can hand them over to our civil surgeon, our district administration, or to our government hospital, or help them reach one of our de-addiction centers. We have a very good program now for de-addiction, followed by some kind of skill development and then some kind of employment for them. So we are trying to rehabilitate them, and a lot of people are benefiting from them. If you don't have the drugs, you will have, you see, there will be not much of a land problem. And doctors are soft targets. So we all have a vested interest in this. So these extortions will stop. If you don't have drug addicts, snatchings will stop. लुट्टां खोहां सारियां बंद हो जाणगियां, फरौती दियां कॉलां आणियां बंद हो जाणगियां. So society will benefit. There will be more industry, and there will be more employment generation. So that's how it will work. I think there are vested interests who are trying to not let all this happen, so that the Punjabis are unstoppable otherwise. They are very vibrant people. So they are very enterprising people. So there is a kind of a conspiracy. It's a kind of a opium war which is going against Punjab. And of course, with all other consequences like gangsterism, you see, lawlessness, the people are trying to create. But even now, if you look at the data of National Crime Records Bureau, we are better off than many other states, most of the other states. But still, a lot need to be done. And we have a lot to do together. And I expect that we will be able to emulate what Bishop Mohan has done, what Dr. Jayaraj Pandian has done, and what others, a lot of people are coming forward, like people from Birla, Tata Institute of Social Sciences. They have come and joined this drug kind of problem with fighting this Yudh Nashe Viruddh. These institutes, a lot of NGOs are coming, and we are applying now artificial intelligence, particularly for breast cancer screening and cervical cancer screening. And now we are going to start with the eye screening also for diabetic retinopathy, age-related macular degeneration, because we have very few specialists in these specialties. But people like, motivated people like Dr. Bishop Mohan and so many other, Dr. Brad, Dr. Ravi, they are extending a helping hand. So I would request all of you to join this mission of healthy Punjab, Rangala Punjab, and a very vibrant Punjab. So thank you very much for your kind attention. You must be. So I look forward to working with all of you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
ਥੈਂਕਸ ਅ ਲੋਟ ਸਰ। ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਸ਼ਟ ਹੋਰ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟੇਜ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਰਹੋ ਪਲੀਜ਼। ਕੁਝ ਸਾਡੇ IMA ਦੇ ਅਵਾਰਡਸ ਨੇ। ਦੇਰ ਆਰ ਫਿਊ IMA awards we want you to hand over to our IMA dignitaries. We would start with the past presidents of IMA Punjab. I would like to invite Dr. KD Singh Arora.
Dr. KD Singh Arora, please come onto the stage, please, sir.
Dr. Rakesh Vij.
Dr. Rakesh Vij.
Dr. Yogeshwar Sood.
Dr. Shivdat Gupta. Dr. RL Taneja, sir.
Dr. Bhagwant Singh. Dr. Bhagwant Singh.
Dr. Rajendra Sharma. I would